Hey guys, so normally I make videos under slightly better circumstances, but as you just saw, unfortunately I was rear-ended this weekend on the freeway in my 328D Wagon. I have to say, fortunately I was the only occupant of the vehicle at the time, and my family wasn't there with me, and overall, I'm not doing too bad myself, so obviously very thankful for that. And as you can see, at least from this side, the car itself doesn't look too bad. That said, let's go ahead and take a closer look at the footage and see, what's transpired and how this came to be.
Okay, so it all starts out Saturday evening. I was on my way to a relative's to help her out with a plumbing issue because, growing up and playing all those hours of Mario expertly prepared me for that in life. And I was in the exit lane on the freeway. And this particular exit lane is well known for slowing down very rapidly at sudden notice. So I made sure to give myself enough distance between myself and the vehicle in front in case that were to happen. And that's exactly what happened. So much so that the Prius 2 cars ahead of me felt he had to bail into the shoulder so that he wouldn't rear-end the guy in front of him. Now, after I came to a stop, I saw this and, thought, okay, I'm safe. I'll just keep moving along as soon as traffic starts going. And I unfortunately didn't bother looking what was happening through my rearview mirror. Now, the BMW G20 behind me, I actually think he had enough room to stop without hitting me. But maybe he didn't feel that way, or he thought the guy behind him was following way too closely. Either way, he decided to bail into the shoulder, which ended up being a good decision. That, my friends, is a 1999 Civic DX Coupe, obviously without ABS. This is actually a crazy dynamic image right here. I mean, look at this. You've got a four-wheel lockup, smoke coming out of all of the tires, and on top of that, look at his front wheels. He's actually turned them all the way to the left. He's trying to steer out of this, but because he's fully locked up, he's going nowhere but straight into the back of my car. And on top of that, look how close he is to that new G20 BMW. Man, he just barely missed them as well. Oh! So after the impact, you can see we both immediately pulled over to the shoulder of the road and got out of the way of traffic so that there wouldn't be any more hazard of us being out there. And I have to give the guy who hit me credit, because as soon as we both exited our vehicles, instead of the normal thing you normally see where people just go and they look at their vehicle to see the damage that has been done, he came over to me and asked me if I was doing okay. After that, we went over to the side, did the whole exchange info deal, and I made sure to stand way out over here on the dirt. And unfortunately, the other driver wasn't quite as situationally aware, and he was typically leaning on the front of his car. And I had to plead with him a couple times, like, please don't do that, because just as you saw what happened here, how many people bailed into the shoulder? We had the Prius in front of me, we had the BMW behind me. Just while we were exchanging info, there were at least 4 other incidences where there were rapid slowdowns and people bailed into the shoulder. So if someone had to bail on the shoulder and wasn't prepared for his car to be there, they would have rear-ended his car and pinched him between my car and his, potentially being fatal. Get off the X, guys. Get out of the way and make sure that you're safe and that you're not putting yourself at risk.
So I hope you guys found that footage interesting, maybe even entertaining. Either way, I think there's some good lessons there. You need to be an alert driver. Keep your eyes up, vision forward, so you can see what traffic is doing and what it may do. Obviously you saw that I anticipated that slowdown, but unfortunately the driver a couple vehicles back didn't. And that's what kind of got us here. As for, the car itself, well, thankfully the other driver, admitted fault, and his insurance company is going to take care of me. So really, for me, it's just going through that whole process. All right, stay safe, guys.